Just why don't you say why are you in Mary Kay?
Okay. My name is Betsy. I'm from Grand Island. Why I'm in Mary Kay? First, I got into Mary Kay just because I love the products. And then as soon as I came to one of these, I was like, okay, I just want to do everything. So what I like the most about Mary Kay is the women. They just always being like uplifted, like everybody's so positive, and it's all about like helping people reach their highest potential. So that's what I love the most about it. So.
Hey, awesome.
I'm Sarah. I'm originally from Utah, Nebraska. It's a small town near Omaha. I'm in Mary Kay. I guess the best thing I love about it, the reason that I'm doing what I do, I have always kind of felt like I've had too many limitations. Like in my mind, I've kind of been climbing a ladder and then run out of rungs, and there's nothing left for me to do. I'm just done. So Mary Kay doesn't limit you. You can go up as high as you want, as fast as you want, and for me, that's what gives me, that's like my high in life, is being able to just run at something full blast, and you know what, as long as I'm trying, I'm not going to fail. So for me, just being able to reach higher and higher and higher and always be pushing myself constantly, that's what I love most. Because I never found something I could truly push myself and keep pushing all the way like I have in Mary Kay. So,
Love it. Awesome.
Well, I'm Kelly, I'm from Omaha, and my favorite thing is probably just the flexibility because I have twin 7-year-olds and they keep me very busy, and it's just really nice to be able to just squeeze this in and around their busy schedule, especially being in summer that they're out of school, and just being able to still give them the fun things of life and being able to take them to the fun things, but not having to really worry about a job to say, oh, I'm not going to be there today. So.
Awesome. Flexibility. So when are you all three finishing your unit? Do you have a timeline?
Friday.
August 1st, but I mean, we've talked about Friday, so I don't want to have to do anything else.
Yeah, that'd be great.
For sure. Yeah.
Yay! Okay. Crazy.
I'm Brandy. I actually joined because I have 2 boys. I worked at the same place for 13 years. I cannot go any higher in that place. I can't promote, I can't do anything. We don't get personal raises either, which means that I just get the yearly cost of living raise. And that's supposed to support me and my boys. I have been a single mom for about 8 years. I do have somebody now to help us out, but that still weighs on me that I am their mom and I want to provide for them and I want a college education for them. I want to give them everything. So I actually I was the face for a friend. I just came to help her out, and I left Mary Kay consultant. Thanks to Steph. But I've only been doing it for about 4 months, and I have 12 people, 9 active basically. Yeah. So I just need to finish getting this done, and I will be DIQ. And I do want to be a director in a month because I want to be home with my kids. My boys were, my oldest was in 2nd grade before I got to go on a field trip. And I don't think any mom should have to miss out on those things, so it's a really big deal to me. So that's why I'm doing it. So I can quit that job.
Okay, so here's some done because you guys are going the extra mile. I'm so sorry, where did I go?
I had
Starbucks. Oh, there you go. That's all perfect. And then Starburst, because you're the star that you are. So I'm going to take a picture with you guys real quick. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. One more because your eyes are showing.
It's usually me.
That's okay. Awesome, guys. Okay, now we're going to do a little bit more recognition real quickly. So if you can kind of in your head add up your sales for the week for the consultants in the room. If anyone from last Wednesday to this Wednesday has sold $100, stand on up. $100. Yay! $200. $300, run on up here. If you sold $300 or more, run on up. Awesome. Okay, we're going to do the cha-cha. We're going to go forward, back, forward, back. Now, if you do 300 in a week, guys, that's your star right there. If you can stay consistent for the whole quarter. Okay, so you should always be a star consultant. Okay, so take a step forward if you're at 400. Yay. Step back if you're at 450. And then 500, step forward. Yay, Kelly, where were you?
Like 440 or 455, I think.
Love it. What'd you do for that?
I had a couple facials and then a few reorders.
Okay. So a reorder, guys, in Mary Kay is when someone's tried the products the first time and they just come back to you because they love it and their bottle's empty. How awesome is that? So it's like free money coming in because they bought it from you the first time. So everyone in here probably has a job, right? So imagine if you worked 8 hours at the job that you have today, you get repaid every 3 months for the work you did today, but you don't have to go back to work again. That's a reorder. So, awesome. Good job, guys. Okay, where are we at? 550, back up.
Back up, yeah.
600, take a step forward. 650, back up. 700, step forward. Yay, where were you?
About 650, yeah.
650, what'd you do for that?
I had a really big party. That was the one that I was
Yeah.
talking about.
So one party,
One party.
how many hours?
Probably just 2.
2 hours, guys, and we make half of everything we sell. So she seriously sold $650 a week. She made $325 in 2 hours.
2 hours, yes.
Okay, so if you do the math, that's over $100 an hour, like $150 an hour. Pretty crazy, right? Awesome. Yay. And where are we at?
4,000.
She made $600 in how many hours?
I'm guessing I had 3 facials, so
Okay.
probably like 8 hours.
Yeah,
total.
6 to 8 hours.
Yeah.
6 to 8 hours, she made $600. That's like $100 an hour. $100 an hour, right? You can do another job on top of this too. She only worked 6 to 8 hours. You can sprinkle that in during the week, even a 40-hour work week. How fun. So, you get a payday bar because it's payday! Okay, let me take a picture of you. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Love it. Okay, real quick, sharing. Oh, here's your should have had your stash on. Okay, we do stashes because we can later now. Because in Mary Kay, when we go to seminar, which we're leaving for Dallas soon, you're going to see women walking around with those all day long. Because during awards night, it's a big deal when you're wearing a stash for Mary Kay. It means you walked across the stage, and there's going to be 10 to 20,000 women watching you. So have fun. Okay, Queen of Sharing. I'm going to find out who that is. So that's if your director followed up with anybody that you facialed, or if you brought them to a meeting night. So anyone share the business with 5 women or more from Wednesday to now? Yay. 8 women? Okay. 10 women? Okay, how many? Yay! Of course, how many new recruits did you have in your unit this week? Awesome. Yay. Awesome. Okay, we need a picture with both of those beautiful sashes on now. She's like, I don't know what to stand by. 1, 2, 3. We need to have a crown for you, Miss Sarah. But you're not going to have that anymore next month. You're going to have purple. Or black. Our suits changed. Now we wear black. This is my last day wearing it. It's okay, I like it. It's good. I like black better. I've had purple for a year. When you have to wear the same thing for a year, every week you're like, oh, I gotta mix it up a little, right? When you can wear black, it'll match anything. Like you can do a hot pink dress. So kind of fun, but I think we did everything. Let's see, bookings real quickly. Anybody have 5 bookings on your appointment books right now? Bookings is like you guys, she called you and you said yes, and you booked a party with her. Okay, so that's a good thing. We keep track of those. So 5, awesome. 8 bookings. Okay, are you up, Randy? You up? Okay, 10. Yay, you're down. Yay, Kelly! Come up here. Let's get a picture with Sarah. I'm gonna throw at you, but we're gonna take a picture. You deserve the recognition, girl. Awesome, and she's in DIQ, so of course she has that many bookings. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. We're all about taking pictures and recognition, if you guys can't tell. Is any of your guys' jobs when you walk in the morning, do they say, I'm going to give you something, I'm going to give you something, a car, I'm going to give you jewelry, I'm going to give you candy bars and gum, and no? Okay. Awesome, so it's back to you guys. Wow, you guys asked lots of tickets. You guys asked lots of questions. Okay, you can turn this part on. Okay, so we're going to go back to you guys really quickly here for about 5 minutes. I'm going to tell you about who the heck I am, so you're like, who is this girl? Right, that has lots of energy. But before I do that, I'm going to have you kind of think in your brain, if you were to hypothetically do Mary Kay, like in a million years, if you were to do this, what question would you want to know for a ticket? Okay, so in a second I'm going to ask, so just kind of be brainstorming. If you were to ever do this, like if you're in front of anybody and you're trying to get a job through them, what would you ask that person, if that makes sense, right? Something you're curious about in the company, okay? So I'm from a really small town. Do we have anybody in here from small towns, or is everyone from Lincoln pretty much? Okay, some people are from small towns. Not everybody. Okay, so I'm from a really small town, pretty much in the middle of a cornfield. I grew up on a farm, and I used to show cattle and swine and do the whole farm girl thing, so kind of crazy. Then I moved to Lincoln. I did the dental program here in Lincoln, and then I graduated and started at a dental office. Was working 40 hours a week, and I went to one of these. I was a face for somebody 7 years ago, and not here last at this place, but a setting just like this. And I heard that you can make 50% commission, that you got 50% off all your own products, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I want everything I tried tonight, so might as well sign up, right? So I signed up on the spot, had my first party, got going with it, and then I just sprinkled Mary Kay in and around my life. Now when I say sprinkling it in and around my life, I sprinkled it for 2 hours a week. So what just happened tonight took about 2 hours. That's doing a facial. So I did that 2 hours a week and about 8 hours a month, and I had made an extra $10,000 that year. My goal was an extra $500 a month, but then you got reorders on top of that after about 4 months going by. So my 1099 from the company was a little over 10, and I paid off a lot of my student loan. I didn't have a big student loan, so I paid off most of that. And then I was 20, almost 21, and I wanted to earn a car. Okay, and so who knew you could earn cars before they came today? Did anyone know Mary Kay gave cars away? Okay. Did anybody know that they're not all pink though? Some people think they're all pink colors. Did anybody know there's other colors? Okay. Some people are saying yes. Okay, so there is a white or red Chevy Cruze that you start with as a brand new consultant working your business 6 hours a week. Okay, and so I had earned that at 21, and the company pays for your car, license, taxes, registration, car insurance, and every couple of years you get a new car. Okay, and so I'm currently driving my 5th car with the company, our second beautiful pink Cadillac. And this is all I do now. I quit my dental job, oh my gosh, I think it's been 3 years ago in March, 3 years ago. And this is all I do now. I have 2 little nephews, no kids, I'm single, just bought a house in Hickman, Nebraska, if you guys know where that is, it's South Lincoln. Just bought a new house there and just kind of living life, and I love that this business is allowing me to, set a goal that I want to make an extra, $1,000 a month or whatever with sales, because as a director, we still get to have parties and do sales, and then you can use that money to paint. And so I have a really good friend, Nikita, she's actually a DIQ right now, and she came over to my house a week ago actually, her husband paints for a living, and he gives me a quote on my whole entire house to repaint every single room. And I'm like, oh my gosh, yay! That is like to the T how much I made in my sales this month, so that I can repaint my house. So like you can have a goal every month of I want shoes, I want a purse, I want to repaint my house, I want to redecorate a room, I want to go on vacation.